We're in the Missouri State Capitol, third floor rotunda. It's Conservation Day at the Capitol. Joining us now, Alex with the Turtle Conservation Group. Alex, thanks so much for being here today and being on the program. Tell us, what is the Turtle Conservation Group?
Well, we have one of probably the strangest missions in conservation.
Here we go.
Yeah, you may not have heard of these, but a lot of county fairs have what's called turtle races. So they take the turtles, they put them in the middle of a circle, and usually underneath a bucket. They lift it up. The first turtle out wins the race for the kid that brought it. And these are very, very popular. People don't know this. It's kind of the secret of the turtle world. But Missouri has about 70 of these at various county fairs and 4th of July celebrations. Kansas has over 150, and Oklahoma has over 150. And they're affecting thousands of turtles. And the mission of our group is to kind of take these and baptize them into conservation, the same way Theodore Roosevelt baptized hunting into conservation and made it part of the movement. And hunting was very destructive back before Theodore Roosevelt started the Boone and Crockett Club. That's basically what we're doing. We started the Boone and Crockett Club for turtles.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
I didn't know that was such an issue. I didn't know we were out racing turtles.
I had no idea either. I mean, I've heard of it before, but I didn't know it was 70 over the course of the state.
Yeah, I mean, some of these races will attract more than 200 turtles, the biggest ones in Missouri.
Wow.
And, you know, for certain 5 through 12-year-olds, it's very popular. It's the highlight of the summer. And if you win that turtle race, you've got all the bragging rights.
I could see it.
So we want to maintain what is a long-standing tradition, but find a way to do it humanely and in a way that is conservation-friendly.
Smart.
Because there are people that want to just shut down the turtle races. We said, no, that's not necessary. We can keep the tradition, but we've got to do it in a way that's responsible and ethical in a conservation manner.
Makes sense. Very good. A day like today, Conservation Day at the Capitol, from your perspective, why is a day like today important?
Well, I think it's important to educate both the public and also our legislators about the importance of conservation. In my case specifically with turtle conservation, a lot of times it's the state that provides the enabling framework so that groups like mine can do our work. Because, you know, we found that about 70% of people, maybe more than that, maybe 80%, you know, they're immediately on board with the conservation message. You know, they jump on, but maybe 20%, they need a little more coaxing, and that's where the enabling framework comes in. The Conservation Department says, hey, we've got to, or the state legislature says, we've got to do a little bit better on this. We've got to make sure the animals aren't harmed. We've got to make sure you're not harming their populations. And so that enabling framework enables us to come in and do our work if there's, you know, certain regulations that coexist with us.
Man, I didn't know so much stuff went into to turtles. I just figured, like, watch out for them on the road and don't pick them up and take them home. You just leave the turtle be.
Right.
But, Alex, we're asking everybody, what's your fondest memory of spending time in the Missouri outdoors?
Well, I've got a little farm down in southeast Missouri, a 70-acre farm. And I'm actually really excited. The eclipse is going to pass right over us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, we're in the center of totality. But anyway, this farm, it has, you know, all these hills and valleys. And in one valley, I found this little three-legged turtle. I named her Min after the three-legged turtle of the book, Men of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
And Min was kind of disabled, and so she picked this little dry creek bed to stay in.
Yeah.
So I found this turtle one time when I was 14, and this is what got me into turtles. And then I went down and found her again. And every time I went into this creek, I found this turtle.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
so it started to recognize me. I'd bring it treats. It would come. If I came down there, it would charge at me because it knew I had food. And, you know, I don't know whatever happened to Min. She disappeared while I was in college. But, you know, she probably has cousins and brothers and maybe children down there. And, you know, that turtle kind of baptized me into the world of turtle conservation because not many people get that kind of experience with a turtle that becomes their friend.
Well, a turtle charging you will change you forever.
Well, especially if it's a snapping turtle.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, that's the truth.
That's on. Yeah, that is it. Oh man, Alex from the Turtle Conservation Group, thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being on the show with us. We really do appreciate you.
Absolutely. Can I share my website?
Yes. Absolutely, hit it.
www.turtle-conservation.com.
Nice.
There it is.
Thank
Very
you so
good.
much, Alex.
More from Conservation Day at the Capitol on 96.7 KCMQ.